Shalom, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to all the Akim in the four corners of this earth, who is pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Peace to the hopeful elect and the brother who is just waking up. This is Kazak, GMS Toronto camp. So I was just watching the elder Rakah, the apostle Rakah, and his videos, don't be too comfortable, right? And I couldn't agree with the apostle more, right? Because I'm in the land of Benjamin right now, right, on business. And the spirit of Jake's here, man, is just, they're poor, but they're proud, right? And it's almost like they're proud to be at the bottom, right? They're cool with just being subjugates, right? To be low, right? To be the lowest. All they want is to be able to have a next meal. All right. So the only thing they're mindful of is that they're broke. But anything else, when it comes to want to learn this truth, or know what the problem is, they have it in disregard. They don't care. I tried talking to a couple of them, and you can see like it's a little light, in for every 10 you talk to, you see like, but it just dims out, when you tell them that you're an Israelite and the reason why they're at the bottom, they don't care, right? But so we know this is mainly not for them. Like, this truth is not for them, and these videos we make is not for them, right? This videos is for the hopeful elect, So a brother might be sleeping and come across one of our videos, and it wakes him up and get him to know that, this is not time, this is not a rest, right? It's not a place where you get a good education, because while you're thinking you're being educated, you're being miseducated, okay? You're being told that you're a black man and that you're an African, when you're neither of those, okay? The so-called Negro, Hispanics, Native Americans, you're the lost tribe of Israel, okay? You're who the world calls Jesus Christ, whose name is Yahweh Shai. You're who He died for, okay? So we are ordained, right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, to push His word, and hopefully we'll reach, some of our brothers who've been sleeping, and who've been, working towards a rest, thinking, get go to school, get some degrees, and you'll be finally accepted in the system of things, right? Then you'll be able to afford a certain kind of lifestyle, and then the rest will come. But it's not so, man. Right? You'll never find rest in this kingdom. As long as the so-called white man is in the rulership, you're all going to be slaves. Okay? You'll be slaves earning crumbs. Whatever salary you think you're making, it's crumbs. You got a fat nigger woman, Oprah. She's a multi-billionaire. To us, it's a lot of money. But is her house laden with gold? Right? Yeah, she got some a digital checkbook saying she's worth of this, but anytime the white man can turn it off, and she be zero, man, like everybody else, because she's a nigga, right? So don't get comfortable thinking everything's going to be okay, because it's never going to be okay until Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai take back rulership and put us in power, or put a so-called white man and the other heathens in subjection where they belong. All right? So my first scripture is Micah 2, verse 10. Micah 2 and 10. Yeah, man, because, so Micah 2 and 10 says, Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And who is he speaking to? He's not speaking to everybody, as the church is how they believe. He's speaking to the Israelites, right? But only a few, 1/3, is going to adhere to this message and listen to it, right? This is not your rest, because it is polluted, and rightfully so, right? Because the water you're drinking, which is an essential thing to life, water, it's very essential and it's abundant. But the white man, right, when he came to the New World, which is the Americas, he saw the Indians, so-called Indians, because they're not Indians, right? They're the lost tribe. They're brothers, the lost tribe, the 10 tribes, okay, who came over here. They had filtration system, all right, okay. They knew not to shit in the water they were drinking. But the white men, the water from the tap right now is being recycled, and basically the same water you flush down the toilet when you take a dump is the same water being recycled for us to consume, for us to drink. Okay, so Moses is saying this is not your rest, man. How can you be restful knowing that you're drinking water with shit in it, or that's been shit in? Okay, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So the Moses is giving us heads up, man, to the men who want to adhere to this Bible. Okay, that this place, this kingdom, this wicked and sinful kingdom, will destroy you if you're trying to get complacent in it. Okay, this is not some place you want to be complacent in. Right? You want to just do as little as possible to build up this kingdom, right? And everything possible to denounce it, right? To declare Yahweh Hashem Yahushai righteous rule, right? So this is not your rest, man, and don't get comfortable, okay? So I'm gonna go to Daniel 4. Okay, who this white man is a devil, the Bible speaks of Esau, right? Edom. So Daniel 4 and 17, and it reads, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers." So this matter is what we're declaring to you. What matter? The matter that the white man is a devil, right? The matter that you can't be saved as a Colombian, right? As a Jamaican, as an African American, because there's no such things. The Lord didn't call you that. The Lord called you Israel, man, right? You're a people, and Israel's a people for its a place. So don't forget that. So don't think that landmass where those gutter rats are living right now, that those are the people. They're not the people. Okay, they're Khazars. Okay. So back in Daniel 17, like Daniel 4 and 17, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth. So who's the living? The living are the ones who are reading this Bible and having a correct understanding of this Bible. Because without this knowledge, you're dead. Okay? You're dry bones. Okay? So only the living, the men who've woken up to this truth, right, will hear this message and adhere to it. Okay? So the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. So what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai ruleth. So everything that's happening right now is all by the decree of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? And giveth it to whomever he will. So the Most High has given this kingdom, how it is, because it's disgusting and defiled, to so-called Esau. So you don't want to you don't want to be in rulership here. You don't want to be owning anything here. You see what I'm saying? Because everything is defiled, man. It's polluted. So the Most High is giving something that's polluted to him. So here, take that. Okay? As in build us a glorious kingdom, a new kingdom, right? With righteous rulership. Okay? So you shouldn't be trying to build this kingdom up and think it's going to be forever, because it's not going to be forever, right? Thus saith the Bible. Thus say those ICBM missiles that's pointed to where? America. Because it's going to be destroyed in nuclear fire. Okay? So, and giveth it to whomever he will. So according to Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. All right? And setteth up over it the basis of men. So the Most High is saying the basis of man is ruling this world. Okay? And who's ruling this world? The so-called white man. Okay? So the Most High is a base man. What's the base of anything? The bottom. Right? The bottom. So the man who's at the bottom is actually ruling this earth. So no wonder you're drinking water that's been shit in. No wonder you've been eating GMO foods. You know what? Because we're a lawful people. A law was given to us that the seventh day should be the Sabbath day. Okay? So the land also have land Sabbath. But it's so-called white men, based on his greed, don't give the land no rest. So when you plant something in the land, right, for the first 6 years of your yield, you'll have good fruits with nutrients. And the seventh, like all the nutrients has been sucked up in the previous years. So he hasn't given the land any rest at all, which is why the fruits are so. If you find real ones, right? But they're lacking nutrients. They're non-nutritious. Okay, and now it's probably hazardous to our health. Okay, because what? The base man is in rulership. Okay, so that's why everything is out of whack. You know what I mean? So the apostle is so right about not wanting to be comfortable here, right? Why don't be comfortable in a shit house, right? A place where they're selling plastic dolls, right? Silicone women. Not that the women before that weren't silicone anyways, because the women who are real are putting silicone in their lips, in their butts, and in their breast. Okay, so it's not far off what the world actually become, but he went one step further as making the woman totally silicone. So why would you want to be restful in a place where you can't even call to a woman and enjoy her what the Most High has made her to do, and that's to be with a man, right, and have children. All right, so yeah, man, I just felt like, you know, just telling you it's not going to be okay in this kingdom for us. Okay. I'll leave it with the last scripture. It's Ecclesiasticus 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. So who is ruling this earth? Every country you go into, right? America's on the world power, so they're all under the vibration of the so-called white man. Okay, it's all under the same vibration of wickedness, okay, and lewdness, right, and craftiness and deceit, because he's a devil. All right, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Okay, so it just tells you, man, this is not a rest. This is not the place that you want to be complacent in. And with that, I'm going to say shalom. It's Kazak, Jimmy Strong Camp. Shalom.